Hi, I'm Carol Ackright, founder of Funding Your Dreams. I want to talk to you right now about something that I know is important to you. It's important to all of us. It's about earning money. Let's face it, we live in a different economy than many of us grew up with and that we've even seen in recent years. And the difference in the economy is that we can't count on necessarily having the job that we have now, or even if we have a business, we don't know how well the business is going to do in the current economic climate. So here's what you have. You have a really great challenge. How are you going to create sustainable lifetime income? I'm talking about income for the rest of your life. Now, before, you had done some planning. You were saying, okay, I worked at a company or maybe more than one company, and I have a corporate pension from each company or from just the one that I worked for. And then there's going to be a government pension. If you live in the United States, that would be Social Security. In other countries, you have your own corporate and government pensions. And the third way to generate money in retirement, of course, was what we called portfolio income. This would be assets that you had created and invested in yourself, and then you generate income later on in life to draw down those assets as a third source of income. But what's happening today is many people were relying too heavily on their government pension. Let's say, for example, in the United States, in Social Security alone, 10 years ago, there were 14 workers who were paying money into the Social Security system so that those of you who retired would have money when you wanted to start drawing down on your Social Security. So 14 workers to one pension earner. Today, there are only 2 workers earning money to put into the system so that you can take out your money when you're ready to retire and take your Social Security. So what does that tell you? That tells you that there comes a day, someday, perhaps, when the Social Security system is bankrupt, or at least it's not going to pay you $1 for every dollar that you earned on your money. One of the things I want to ask you about is if you don't have Social Security, and what if you don't have a corporate pension? How are you going to live later on? It's going to have to be money, wealth that you build up during your lifetime now, during your working lifetime. So there are several ways that you can do that. And in fact, today is one of the best times to find new ways to earn money, to generate that lifetime income. So let's say, for example, that you have an expertise. You may have been someone who raised 5 children, and you know everything there is to know about how to raise a large number of children in a family. Perhaps you have a passion, a sport that you love. You know the best way to play golf in cold weather climates on certain kinds of turf. I mean, information can get very specific. And what is it that happens today? Let's say you want some information. You've decided that you want to find out about something. Do you look in the Yellow Pages anymore? And many of you probably don't know what Yellow Pages are, but they were the phone book that told you how to find a company in a certain category of business. Maybe you used to make phone calls and just say, okay, I'll call someone that I know and I'll ask them. No, that's not what you do. You go to the internet to find your information. Well, if you're an expert, you can sell your information over the internet with products and services that you offer. So this is a way that you can generate multiple income streams right away, even right now, as you start to build more wealth for yourself. Another type of income that you can use on the internet, which I love, is called affiliate marketing. Again, this can be your own products or it can be other people's products. So today, even though we have a difficult economy, and this can go on for a decade, that we could be having more challenging economic times as the infrastructure of our country changes, as new institutional systems and policies get set into place, as politicians finally make decisions about how we're going to correct the problems that we have in many of the economic systems around the world. But what you can do is you can start now to build wealth. You can earn more money. You're going to be able to create sustainable lifetime income. Yes, perhaps with the job that you have or the company that you already have, but you're going to be looking for multiple ways to generate lifetime income. So the internet makes the world your marketplace, and you can leverage that to get various kinds of income streams and to get very, very rich. So I'm all for you doing that, and I'm hoping that this has been helpful to you. I hope you'll find new ways to create lifetime earnings because income opportunities are great today, more than ever before. And while your challenge may be to create sustainable lifetime income, it is also your opportunity. Thank you for listening. I'm Carol Ackright of Funding Your Dreams. Have a great day.